At what point do we say enough is enough? At what point do we say enough is enough? 9 defeats. 9 in 18 games. 38% win percentage. This manager absolutely stinks. Merry Christmas to everyone celebrating yesterday, and I hope if you don't celebrate, you had a well-deserved rest and enjoyed a break. What an absolutely diabolical Boxing Day. We have just lost our 9th Premier League game of the season. 9. And to put it into context, we are 11 points behind Nottingham Forest. I'll bet, but it's just who we are, mate. Get him out of this football club. I don't know how many times I've got to come on here. Every single week, I'm coming on here saying the same thing. Oh, but we beat Man City. We lost to Ipswich. We drew to Fulham. We lost to Chelsea. We drew to Rangers. We lost to Liverpool. Absolutely embarrassed by Liverpool. And we've just put in a toothless performance against Nottingham Forest. What more has got to happen for this manager to just get out of this football club? Oh, but I always win a trophy in my second year. We are 11th. We are only just about above West Ham United. And that lot weren't their manager out. So what's the difference? What's the difference? Tell me, get this manager out of this fucking club. I've had enough of it now. Genuinely. Just copy and paste my video against Chelsea and Liverpool and play it again today. It's absolutely toothless. In-game managerial decisions from Ange Postecoglou are diabolical. Absolutely diabolical. Make sure you go down and drop a like. Just to at least cheer me up, because that was a disgrace. And make sure you go down and hit that subscribe button. We are steamrolling our way towards 40,000 subscribers. We're just under 200 away from 34K. I hope everyone enjoyed their Christmas. That, for me, one of our worst performances of the season. We're an attacking team, yet we can't break down one of the best defenses in the league. We didn't even create clear-cut chances. The best chance we had of the game was from Brennan Johnson. The lineup, Nottingham Forest were fantastic, by the way. I'm not just coming on here, just digging out Spurs. Forest, their game plan was spot on. Get a goal and defend. And they're a team that loves to defend. We've now got no Jed Spence for the Wolves game, which means Pedro Porro will have to play, even though the guy is probably carrying an injury. Destiny Udogie, Gray, Dragusin, Spence, and Forster. Still no Van der Ven, still no Romero. Son today, absolutely toothless, did nothing. Got one shot away and just passed it into Saul's hand. Solanke barely created any clear-cut chances for him. Brennan Johnson. We've got wide players like Son and Johnson who can't beat a man. They cannot beat a man. I would swap comfortably in a heartbeat Elanga and Callum Hudson-Odoi over Johnson, over Werner, over Odebear. Look at our bench. We've got Callum Latif Alusi, an academy player. Will Lancashire, an academy player. Brandon Austin, a goalkeeper. Reguilon, who's never going to get game time. Pedro Porro, a fullback. Timo Werner, a winger. Bergvall, he actually did all right when he come on. Madison and Bissouma. Look at Forest's. I would take Gibbs White in a heartbeat. I'd take Elanga in a heartbeat. I'd take both of their centre-backs over ours. Milinkovic was fantastic today. Milinkovic, however you pronounce it. Murillo, for me, was the best player on the pitch. Nico Williams, Elliot Anderson absolutely bossed us. I'd take majority of their team at the moment over ours. And this is a side that have been fighting relegation ever since they've been in the Premiership. They are 11 points above us. You have to accept cookies now and scroll down on the Premier League table. And we're only just about hovering above. Look at it. Brentford, if they win tomorrow against Brighton, we could be sitting 12th. If Manchester United beat Wolves, we could be sitting 13th. At what point now do we turn around and say, this cannot continue, mate? 9 defeats. 9. Excuse me. The only teams in the league that have had more losses than us is Wolves and Southampton. Get this manager out of the club. The goal. It's a simple pass through from Morgan Gibbs White, and Elanga, who is in the best form of his career right now, scores for the third game in a row. Nottingham Forest have won 4 Premier League matches for the first time in a row. And we've actually got a really good record against Forest, but today we were absolutely toothless. It's a great finish from Elanga, but we created barely anything. Barely anything. Shooting outside the box from Maddison, shooting outside the box from Solanke. You know, Solanke had a good chance, but he hit it right at Sauls, or Sells, however you pronounce it. And then the guy makes his first change of the game, Ange Postecoglou, on about no subs at half-time, by the way. You know, just leaves it as it is because he has no plan B, wants to keep playing the same way. This way of football is not working with these players. You can beat Southampton by all means, but we've lost to Ipswich. We drew against Fulham and Leicester. We lost to Palace. We've lost to Forest. We've lost to Newcastle. We've lost to Chelsea. We've lost to Arsenal. We've lost to Liverpool. At what point now do we turn around and say, this manager is not good enough? It's absolutely diabolical. Makes his change on the 64th minute, brings on Bergvall for Bentancur. I didn't really agree with that change, but, you know, Bergvall did all right. Finally brings on James Maddison around the hour mark for Sarr. So we literally have no holding midfielder. Jed Spence is booked for throwing the ball on the floor, acting like a child. Then James Maddison is booked for impeding, sitting on the floor, praying for forgiveness. He gets booked. Porro comes on for Destiny Udogie. Timo Werner comes on for Son. And then right at the end, you know, Jed Spence is sent off for an absolutely diabolical decision once again. And we find ourselves right now sitting in 11th. That is unacceptable. You can't tell me right now, player for player, Bournemouth, Newcastle, Nottingham Forest, Fulham, and Brighton have better teams than us. But they are all above us. Why? Because they're better coached. Get this fraud out of this football club. I have had enough. He absolutely stinks. Chelsea have just, that full time has just happened as well. We'll be doing a match reaction to that. But the guy absolutely stinks. You know, no plan B. No plan B. Never a plan B. And we're currently sitting here right now. You know, I watched that game and I'm not at all surprised. You know, we got Wolves up next. Then we got Newcastle. Then we got Liverpool. Then we got Arsenal. Then we got Everton away. Everton are going to beat us 100%. 100% Everton will beat us. Right? Arsenal will beat us. Liverpool will beat us. And Newcastle will beat us. If Wolves win today after the new manager bounce that they had beating, I can't remember who they beat last week. They beat Man United. I am not confident. The only game I think Tottenham have got a very good chance of winning is Tamworth. But you never know. We might Spursy that up. Looking at these fixtures, Newcastle, it is curtains. Can tell you right now, it is curtains. We will not beat Newcastle. 100% we will not beat them. This manager has got to go now. Enough's enough. Like, enough is enough. Get him out of the football club. Get him out of the club. Look at our last 6 league games. Right? As you can see, lost to Bournemouth away. Lost to Forest away. Lost to Liverpool at home. Lost to Chelsea at home. Drew with Fulham. Beat Man United. Drew with Rangers. Beat Southampton. Look at our away record under this manager. Okay, fair enough. We beat City. Right? We lost to Galatasaray. Right? We lost to Palace. We lost to Brighton. We lost to Bournemouth. We lost to Forest. And fair enough, we beat Man City and Southampton. I've had enough of it. I really have had enough. I'm genuinely falling out of love watching Tottenham at this manager. He is diabolical. Absolutely diabolical. Nottingham Forest were fantastic today. Absolutely fantastic. I thought Elanga, really good finish. I thought Milenkovic and Murillo were really, really good. Gibbs White, fantastic pass to break our defensive line. Elanga, you know, in great form. Callum Hudson-Odoi got down the byline a number of times. Defensively, Nottingham Forest proving once again how strong they are, you know, keeping us quiet. only conceding 19 goals. Only Liverpool, I believe, to my knowledge, and Arsenal have kept more clean sheets in the league. With us, on the other hand, conceded 26, 4 defeats in our last 5 league games. And this manager, for whatever reason, is still at this football club. He has to go tonight. I'm sorry. He has to go. Enough's enough. It's absolutely horrendous. It really is. Like, I'm sorry, but I just can't. I can't even look at Newcastle right now. They're flying. 6 points above us. Bournemouth, 6 points above us. Fulham, 5 points above us. Brighton win tomorrow. They're 6 points above us. At what point now do we turn around and say, just get him out of this football club? It's diabolical, mate. It really is. Look, I'm just losing the will to live over this manager. I just don't see what everyone else sees. He is absolutely horrendous. He really is. And we're sitting here right now, and people are coming out and saying, "Oh, Henry, you're being negative. Just back the team, support the boys." You're having a laugh, mate. Half these players ain't good enough. This manager has not got a clue. You know, I just can't. I can't do it anymore. I really can't. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. I'm out.